Well, looky-loo, Dave McCormick, and they were pointing the finger at you because of an investment that was made when you were running Bridgewater, which is an investment firm. But what say you? I'm about to curse. Go.
Well, listen, this fentanyl crisis is a terrible challenge for Pennsylvania and for America. We've got about 100,000 fentanyl deaths last year, 4,000 in Pennsylvania. It's the direct result of ingredients going from China, factors that then go into manufacturing in Mexico and comes across our open border. And Bob Casey has been weak and has followed the extreme liberal policies of Biden and Harris on the border, which has put our national security at risk and has made the fentanyl crisis out of control. And so that's what this story is about. And because of that, Senator Casey's trying to change the conversation. I ran a big global investment firm. We had about 3% of our investments in China. We bought indexes of stocks that included a pharmaceutical company that sold to Chinese hospitals. And as it turns out, Senator Casey owns that very same company. So he's both lying about my record, but also a hypocrite about his own record. And he's trying to change the conversation. This is all about wide open borders that have really created a huge security challenge and a huge fentanyl challenge for Pennsylvanians.
Well, and it's the theme we see over and over again with Democrats. They accuse you of what they themselves are doing to me. Maybe, by the way, Bob Casey's making some good cash with that fentanyl coming across the southern border, endangering the lives of so many Americans. But Dave, I want to talk about the race because the Pennsylvania Senate race could determine which party controls the Senate. It's a big deal should Republicans keep the House and they win the presidency. But right now, the polls show that your opponent has a double-digit lead on you, 50 to 36, as we see on the screen. Listen, I've run these races, Dave. I know that we're still a long way away from Election Day. You still got a lot of money to spend. But can you make up that 36%? Can you define Bob Casey? Can you get your numbers up? You got time to do it, but you're still, it appears to be 14 points down.
Yeah, well, there's been many polls. The Real Clear Politics average says the race is about a 4 to 6 point race. So, but there's all kinds of polls all over the place. The most important thing to remember here is that Kamala Harris is a San Francisco liberal that has an agenda to ban fracking, transition energy workers, mandatory buybacks of guns, legalize illegal immigration. And Bob Casey is a 98% vote for Biden-Harris. So you have an agenda that's truly out of step with the people of Pennsylvania. Bob Casey's been weak, and Bob Casey is going to support this liberal agenda. Pennsylvanians don't want that. And so, honestly, I'm very optimistic that at the top of the ticket, President Trump will win. And I'm very optimistic that I'll win as well. It's going to be tight. But the reason I'll win is 80% of Pennsylvanians think the country's headed in the wrong direction under Biden-Harris. And they certainly see in Harris-Casey a very liberal duo. Those two are too weak for Pennsylvania. And I think Pennsylvanians are going to know this. So, listen, there's 80 days left. Just imagine the last 80 days and how much has changed. There's going to be 80 plus days before this election takes place. And I think my message of strong leadership, common sense policies to get our country back on track, fix the economy, secure the border, law and order in our cities, peace through strength. It's that simple. We don't have any of those things under Biden-Harris, Casey.
And Sean always says, you better build up the calluses on that hand from shaking hands across the fine Commonwealth. Dave McCormick, thank you so much.
Transition energy workers.
People can learn more about me at DaveMcCormickPA.com. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Good luck.